Hi everyone. So what you see on the board is a very short list of British slang vocabulary. If you're planning to visit the UK or maybe you're just interested in finding out about British slang words, then keep watching this lesson with me, Michelle, because we are going to look at this very short list in a short period of time. Start with the first one on the board. Bangers. This pub serves bangers and mash. What do we mean by banger? Banger means sausage. Do you know what is sausage? So sausage is a food item which is a cylindrical length of meat. Minced meat. It could be pork, it could be beef, it could be chicken or anything else. So bangers means sausages. And if you're looking for any sausages in the UK, you might want to go to a restaurant and ask for bangers. Hey, do you serve bangers? And there's another word that you need to know, and that is mash, which means mashed potatoes. Let's look at the next one. Blimey. Blimey, did you see that accident? This is an expression of shock. When you're very shocked, you'd use this expression. Or blimey, did you just see that explosion? If you see something exploding somewhere, or you're absolutely shocked, or if you hear a news, you could say, blimey, did you hear about that news? So this is an expression of shock. You know what? I got my mother a beautiful present on Mother's Day and she was absolutely chuffed. Which means she was absolutely pleased and delighted. She was so happy to receive the present that I gave to her. So chuffed means to be delighted. My mom was chuffed to receive the present. Let's look at the next one, dodgy. Be a bit careful about that car because the last wheel is a bit dodgy. So something that is not working right or something that you're very suspicious about. If you're suspicious about a person in your life, you could say, I'm very dodgy about him, means you do not trust them. To be suspicious. Let's look at the next one, which is very interesting. Gobsmacked. I was gobsmacked to see the old man drive off in a sports car. If you see an old man driving off in a sports car, how would you respond? Would you be shocked? No, I think you'll be surprised because it's a slightly positive expression. So gobsmacked means that you're surprised. Obviously, blimey and gobsmacked are similar. This is used for something positive and this is for a negative shock. Let's look at the next one. Kip. I need a little kip before we head off. So kip is a small place to sleep. So if you're heading off somewhere, maybe you're driving to a far off place and you want to rest for a while, then you'll be looking for a kip, a small place to lay off or to sleep. A small place to sleep. Kip can also refer to a dirty room. So if your room is really dirty or if your room is a kip, you need to clean it. Knacker. What do we mean by knacker? So if someone looks very tired and weary, they look knackered. Someone who looks weary or tired looks knackered. So if someone uses this word for you, you should know that you're looking tired and weary to them. Nicked. I was absolutely nicked. What does this mean? Let me write it for you. My bike has just been nicked. This means that your bike has just been stolen. Or your friend was nicked for overspeeding. It could also mean arrest, to arrest someone. So your friend was nicked for overspeeding means your friend was arrested for overspeeding. Let's look at the next few words that we have on the board. Pissed. So what we know of the word pissed, it might mean that you're very irritated with something, or if someone looks angry, you could say you look pissed, which means you look angry. But in the British slang word, which is different from the American slang vocabulary, pissed means something different. Pissed means to be drunk. So when Mark arrived at the party, he was already pissed. Even before he came to the party, he was already drunk. To be drunk. There's another common British slang word that can be used with pissed, and that is plastered. Plastered. So when Mike arrived at the party, he was already plastered. Ta. What do you think this might mean? Ta. If you're planning to use, maybe if you're planning to use the metro or the tube in UK and you're standing in a long queue waiting for the tickets, waiting to buy the tickets, and one of your friend comes up and offers you a ticket, so that person has brought it for you already, you could tell them ta, which means thank you. Thank you. But obviously, nothing in the world comes for free, so you'd ask them the cost for the tickets. You might ask them, how much were they for? They might reply, it was for a quid, which means £1. £1. However, if they were more than for £1, they might reply it was for a fiver or a tenner, which might means it could be for £5 or for £10. Fiver or tenner. Let's look at the last word on the board, which is wonky. So wonky is a bit similar like the word dodgy, something that you're not very sure of. This could be used for a person, but wonky can easily be used for an object. So if you look at a chair and you want to sit on the chair, however, you think it might be broken because it doesn't appear right. Something about the chair appears wrong to you. You could say the chair appears a bit wonky, means it doesn't appear right. Maybe just the moment when you sit on it, it might just collapse. Something about it doesn't appear right. I hope you won't be found nicked in the UK for scratching your head because you do not understand all the words and the slang words that you hear in the UK, or maybe when you're watching a British movie. I hope you don't face much problem understanding all these slang words which we've learned. So Bangus for you is sausages, and blimmy is for a shock, a negative shock. Shuffed, to be delighted when you're very happy, and when you get your mom a present, she'll be shuffed. Dodgy and wonky are similar words. Gobsmacked is for surprised, a slight difference from blimmy. And kip, as I shared with you, is a small place to sleep, or it can be used for a dirty place like your room or maybe my room. And knackered is someone who appears very tired or weary. Nicked means something that has been stolen or arrested. Pissed might mean someone is very angry, but in other cases it might mean that someone is drunk. Ta, thank you for watching this lesson. Quid, £1, and wonky, again as I said, dodgy. Ta for watching this lesson. Please come back for another lesson with me, Michelle. I had a great time teaching you. Bye-bye.